keys to success for any team. I mean, not the coaching staff, but the team itself. The players have to be accountable to each other. That's what a team is, okay? And your responsibility as teammates to one another is not to let somebody take it for granted and say, "Hey, look, oh, it's just Cane Bay. I don't have to practice hard." No, you have to practice. You have to practice hard. You have to keep lifting them weights. You have to keep a clean mind, mental state, and actually go out there and execute your blocking scheme, your assignments.
Just like Terry said, I mean, you got a game plan, all right? I don't care who you're playing. You got a game plan, and the Gators are going to they're already game planning for Cane Bay, all right? They're not going to just come on to say this is going to be a cakewalk. No, this big boy football here. No, we're going to come out and we're going to treat it like we're playing anybody.
Yeah, and that's just the way. I mean, that's just football, okay, guys. We're not telling you nothing new. Anyway, before we get too carried away here, if there's anybody that wants to call in, and I mean anybody, it don't matter if you're South Carolina, Goose Creek, North Carolina, Scotland, whatever. I got a listener in Scotland, believe it or not, guys, and one in Germany. The number here is 843-730-1534. And if you can't get through to us, please be patient with us, because if we do get phone calls, we are down to one landline right now because the other one went down. So, but anyway, we're still here. We're going to talk football. Other scores in the area of Somerville defeating Fort Dorchester. That was a good game, guys. I love the new uniforms that Fort Dorchester had. That black camo. But I bet you it was a nightmare up in that stand up there in the box where you read off the people's number that scored or had a good play, because you couldn't see the numbers at all. Matter of fact, if you haven't seen the uniforms, I suggest you go on like live5news.com, go to the sports section, and just watch where Somerville played Fort Dorchester. I mean, that was a pretty cool scheme. It was black camouflage with gray dot matrix in it, and the whole uniform was black. They had a matte black helmet, matte black face mask, and a blue sticker on the side that you can hardly read, but it looked awesome. I mean, I would love to see something like that for our team. It was pretty cool looking.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, as far as Region 8-4A goes, you've got 5 of the 6 teams with winning records, all right? That Somerville-Fort Dorchester game was heavyweight matchup.
Well, that right there is going to dictate who's going to be in Region 8, driver's seat.
Absolutely,
because Somerville's on top right now, right?
No, right now we got
Buford.
Buford.
6-1, but they haven't played Somerville yet, so that's coming up. And I think I already know what the outcome of that game is going to be, because Somerville's playing some ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, I agree with you a little bit. Buford beat Bluffton last week, 35-27, and
you still on that Bluffton bus?
No, I don't know.
You was riding pretty high on that Bluffton bus the first couple of weeks, man. I told you to watch out. But yeah, Bluffton fell to Buford. Buford's now 6-1, guys. That is, like I said, that was my dark horse of the year. I told you, everyone, watch out for Buford. They're doing a pretty good job this year. They got some football going on down there.
Yeah, they do.
So, but who was next after that? Dave, you got Buford on top of the region right now at 6-1. You got Somerville right now sitting at 5-2. Ashley Ridge, which is a surprise, they're 3-4 right now. Bluffton, they're 4-3, but I don't see why they're below. Oh, region play. They're 0-1 in the region, and
right.
Yeah, okay. Ashley
well,
Ridge,
I'll tell you what's going to be a fun game to watch, folks. If you're not a Gators fan, Buford plays Somerville. That's going to be big time football.
Yeah, big time football there. Also, guys, in Region 7-4A, which is us. Stratford right now, they're 1-0 in the region. We haven't played a region game. That first region game will be next week versus Cane Bay. But Stratford right now sitting on top of the region with 1-0 in the region, 7-0 overall. Like I said, they beat Cane Bay 42-7. Their next game is at Wando, or Wando is coming to them. I'm sorry. But anyway, Goose Creek, our next game, we're 0-0 in the region right now, 7-0 overall. We beat Carolina Forest 56-14. Our next game is at Cane Bay. This will be the last home game, or the last away game on our 3-game road trip. Then we'll be back again after next week for Wando at home. Then we got West Ashley, who is sitting at 0-1 in the region. They're 4-3 overall. They lost to Wando 38-32. Their next game is at Conway. Or Conway's coming to them 1-2. It doesn't say either one, but it just says Conway. But so I'm just going to assume that they're playing Conway at West Ashley. And Cane Bay, of course, bringing up the rear for us. They're 0-1 in the region, 0-7, and they lost to Stratford, of course. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take a small commercial break, all right? We're going to have our first sponsor. Guys, this is a new sponsor to our show. Here's the scoop, guys, and I'm no pun intended. It's your old-fashioned ice cream.
Holy moly, exactly.
Yeah, your old-fashioned ice cream up in Goose Creek. I'm just going to let you know right now. They've been voted the best ice cream by 2011 City Paper readers. Voted best ice cream 2000 by the Moultrie News readers. Also, for their world-famous BLT sandwiches, that is 10. Yes, I mean 10 slices of bacon with the #1 chef salads and our very popular banana splits. We serve you just like your family. And I've been there. I went there today, and I talked to the owner, and she's jammed up. She's got her ducks in a row. And just to let you know, Charles, when you're really hungry, come enjoy their double-decker sandwiches and juicy burgers. All beef hot dogs, delicious, and I mean delicious soups, and of course, their ice cream.
Their ice cream.
Their ice cream is off the charts, guys. And they got the new flavor right now, the pumpkin spice, and I'm gonna tell you right now that was off the chart.
That's right. Let me tell you something, folks. If you're out and want to have some comfort food, some delicious burgers, some delicious sandwiches, and just like Terry said, delicious ice cream, Ye Old Fashioned is the way to go.
And just remember, guys, there's my paper again for you, Scott. In this commercial, I'm gonna tell you right now, at Ye Old Fashioned, you can't have a meal until you finish your dessert.
There you go.
And we thank you guys. All right, we're going to go get back to the show here. I think we do. Melissa's signaling me. It looks like we might have a phone call. Is it a phone call? Okay, thank you, Melissa. You're a little slow on the phone ring there, but thank you. Anyway, hold on just a second, guys. All right, Swamp Talk. Who's this?
City Slicker.
City Slicker. What's up, Slick?
Well,
I don't know, man. Some of them picks you give us, man, were off. I don't know.
yeah, I don't think y'all did too good.
No, we did all right. You were 12-3. I finished 9-5, and Chuck was 11-4.
Yeah.
But hey, I got the grand total somewhere written down. I don't know where it went. Hold on just a second.
I know you still lead when you can.
No. Actually, Slick, you took the lead, Bo.
I did.
Yeah, you're 30-10. I'm 29-11. Chuck's 27-14.
Well, let's see, it's close.
Yeah, it's close. So I got here's what we're gonna do from now on these picks. I'm gonna pick 5 games. You pick 5 games, and Chuck's gonna pick 5 games.
That'd be fine.
Let's do that. That way I don't get a Red Springs, Medulla, and Black Velvet Hilda.
Manetta.
Yeah, them guys.
You want to go up that way? You go up to Sally to the strut, man.
Yeah, well, hey, we all 3 got it right. So, because I just went along with you. I said you got to know something about it, and I didn't know. But if anybody doesn't know, this is Slick. Huh? What's that, Slick?
I didn't know any more than y'all did.
Yeah. Hey, you did pretty good though. You got 12-3.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about Dorman and Spartanburg, man?
That was a good game there.
That's what I heard. I mean, it come down to the last second.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about I hate to bring this up, but
I heard we had a game too. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. The score didn't reflect it though.
Too many AJ Greens for us.
Yeah. What was the final score in that game there, Slick?
36-0.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wow. Goose egg.
Yeah, I told you, Hanahan's got a, Hanahan, they're on fire.
I'll tell you what, they got something cooking right down the street from us up at Hanahan. Charlie Patterson's got some, he's got stuff going rocking and rolling over there.
Yeah, and Slick, I hate to say it, man, but I wanted your team to win, but I had to pick, like a couple weeks ago, I had to pick Hanahan. I will stick with Hanahan on that. I believe Hanahan.
Two big receivers, nobody can cover.
I know. We saw them in the scrimmage. Trust me, I know. Them guys are like 6'5" apiece and run like
the man wins the toss. Instead of giving to us, he takes it. So I knew already we had trouble.
Oh.
Wins the toss and don't give it to the other school.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Dang.
And then after he throws that ball up and that boy runs under, that's all he does. The big number on 1.
Yeah.
His name's Green too.
Yeah. I tried to tell you, them guys.
And then he does the onside kick. Don't you think he caught Berkeley napping this?
Oh yeah, of course.
He got the ball back and scored again. But by the first half, We were 27-0.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. We played with Coach Patterson when he was here at Goose Creek in the '80s and '90s. We know his style of coaching, bro.
It is. We lost one of our big linemen with a knee injury too.
Oh, that sucks.
And he was a star. He was a star. I don't know how long he could be out. You know, in 3A we only have where you have more games. When y'all play y'all's last game, we're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We play an extra game.
Yeah.
So we're down to Stall, Orangeburg, Wilkerson, and Hilton Head. That's all the games we have left.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Slick, Hilton Head's also undefeated.
That's what I'm saying. That's a tough road. I'm sure we can get by Stall, but them last two games, it determines where we're going to set in that thing. Last year we beat both of them and got number 2 spot and got a home game, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we keep our fingers crossed for you, there, Slick.
Yeah.
Hey, before we go into Slick's picks, let me ask you this, Slick. What do you think about Goose Creek 56, Carolina Forest 14? Any thoughts on that?
Well, I think Carolina Forest is better than they have been in the past, but
They're still trying to find their identity.
That.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to find their identity.
When y'all go to K&B.
Yeah, well, you got to be ready. I mean, K&B is...
K&B is actually the quarterback of K&B, Devin Kilgore. Cruz running him off from our team. He was on our team, so he actually was a Berkeley quarterback, and Cruz run him there. So
wow,
he has no offensive line. He has to run. You know, if you ain't got an offensive line, you know what he's going to do. He's going to have to run for his life. He ain't got time to throw no ball.
that's true. I mean, you got to have a line to block for you. I mean,
He has no line. So
yeah. So anyway, what kind of you want to do the picks tonight, or you want to do them?
you don't change the rules on me. Y'all keep changing the rules, trying to beat me or something.
No, I'm not trying to beat you. I mean, you're just giving me teams I ain't never heard of.
All right, well I'll give you 5.
Well, you know I'm picking 4A, so that I'll let you know that. So,
4A. I'll stay in 3A then. How about that?
okay, and Charlie, I don't know what you want to pick. What do you want to pick? 3A, 2A, 1A.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, as far as reaching 8-3A goes, Slick, I'm going to tell you right now, Hilton Head and OW is going to be a heck of a ball game. I'll tell you that right now.
This week, so that'll tell something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Because you got, I mean, that's a pretty tough little region you're in right there, second, man.
Oh yeah.
But I tell you what, also too, Slick, will be interesting to see Hanahan, who's right now 7-0. They're going to play. They're going to play James Island. So you got a 3A team playing a 4A team. Well, no, actually, James Island 3A.
James Island will be 4A till next year.
All right, but that should be interesting ball game right there. But
I don't really so. James Island only won one game, so I don't think it'll be no problem.
Yeah,
We did to them on TV, so I don't see that being no game.
No, I don't either. No, I don't either. Trust me. So anyway, we'll go.
I think about y'all in Stratford at the end. That's going to be something in Stratford.
Well, that's going to be a jam-packed stadium up there at Ray Stackley Field.
You know, they kind of helped Somerville. Helped them to beat Somerville. So I don't know. You better bring your own refs.
Well, yeah, right. I hear you.
Well, I tell you what, we're looking forward to that, Slick, big time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, what we have to worry about right now is Cane Bay.
Yeah.
That's what we got to worry about.
We're going to take it one day at a time, baby, just like my doctor tells me. One day at a time.
When you go to Stratford and you go to that stadium, I've been analyzing the stadium. They got the lights up too high. I noticed that when we went to Hanahan and all, and ours is down lower. That's why they don't have any light on the field.
Well, no, they heard you complained about it last week, so they turned them up. They got rid of those power saving bulbs, put some halogens in.
Stratford is twice as high than everywhere else.
Yeah. So
maybe we need to go over there and cut them down a little bit.
Yeah, right. We'll call Berkeley Electric, let them do it so we don't get in trouble.
All right, well, I just want to call in. I believe you. I'll be back with you Tuesday.
All right, we'll talk to you then. I'll have my 5 teams, and you have yours, and then we'll have Charlie find his.
Okay.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later. All right.
All right, Slick.
All right, guys. That was Slicker calling in. We're about to wrap up this portion of the show right now. Definitely, we're going to start up the second half here. Just looking for callers from around the state. and definitely we're gonna what? Okay. Anyway, Charlie,
Well,
I'm trying to do